When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pod on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Everybody's all lubed up, ready to go. Fridays are feeling good. Kevin, we have not another Theme That Tune this time. We're not going to make fun of Laura's tumor or anything like that this episode.
No, we'll play Closest to the Tumor next.
Closest to the Tumor. I like that. Closest to the Tumor. That's always a good one. Danny, you've been praying about this. Would you be comfortable playing Closest to the Tumor?
I will find out after the game.
There was somebody that I worked with in radio that had a tumor. So I used to go down and speed my voice up and pretend I was the tumor giving the weather from inside the person.
Sally the bitch.
I could be Sally the bitch.
Supposed to get nasty later with the rain coming from this hurricane or
tropical
depression.
Well, I know people who were making going away and they were rerouting flights and 6.5 hours on hold to try to change flights around to not go out of Charlotte.
I didn't think it was. No, I'm talking about up here.
Yeah, I know. They were flying to Charlotte thinking for sure their flight was going to get canceled because they're trying to get out west. And so they were rerouting all that stuff.
Was that Jimmy and his $24 flight that he found on Spirit this morning? Where you might get a pilot, you might not?
There is a road rally that's... is it this weekend, fellas?
Yep.
This weekend.
This weekend on Sunday, yep.
Okay, Sunday. It's Jamie Hayslip, am I saying that right?
You got it.
And Dustin, what's your last name?
Wolgast.
Oh, Dustin Wolgast. I've known that name. I've seen it appear on different social media and stuff. I didn't know you were Dustin, a car guy like that.
Oh, yeah.
So these road rallies are a little different. We think of road rally, I think probably a lot of people go, oh, Cannonball Run, right? That would be the greatest thing, trying to get from one coast to the other or wherever you're going as fast as you can. Yeah. Not the case with these.
No, these are time, speed, distance rallies, or TSD is another word for them.
Okay.
But it's all about precision. It's all about kind of following a route.
Oh, God, this sounds like I don't like the rules. I'd rather go as fast as I can. But I hear you. But so go on. You go. It's precision in meaning what?
Yeah, you follow the route, and you have to. The event we're having this weekend is called a regularity type rally. So you'll do a route that's about 35 miles in length. Yeah. And you'll do it, below the legal speed limits. And then the objective is you'll do that once, and then you'll do it again, and you'll try to match your time exactly from the first time you did.
So let's say the speed limit is 40. Mm-hmm. You go 35. Yeah. On the first run through, you got to go 35 again. And hope that there's nothing that's going to slow you down or speed you up. If you go too fast, you lose, right?
Yep. So the second time through, there will be checkpoints that are, or actually the first time through, there's checkpoints where that'll be hidden. You won't be aware of them, but you'll get timed at those kind of hidden checkpoints.
Okay.
And then the second time through, you'll know where they are, but you'll try to match that time the second time through.
Yeah. Do you get updates as you go?
No, you don't get
like,
updates.
Hey, you're 10 seconds off the pace, or you're 10 seconds. No,
not in this event. You'll know at the end when they tabulate your times and your scores. You'll know how you did. Some of the more experienced people will kind of figure. They'll know their time as they go.
Right.
So they have a sense of did I do well or not. The more novice teams won't really know their score till the end.
So tell me about the team, Dustin. What you were saying, Jamie's a better navigator than you're a navigator. I don't understand. Somebody's telling me where to go. I don't get to use GPS. I don't have Siri telling me every turn I need to make.
No, in the route book, you get a series of tulips and a
series of what?
The tulips, basically, it's you'd see on a directional sign on the road.
Right.
That would show this with an arrow.
Okay.
A turn
so
left.
That's it. So it doesn't tell you Smith Street or
not generally, no.
No.
So as the navigator, the driver is just sawing the wheel back and forth, and he's trying to follow the instruction that's given from the navigator. So the navigator does the calculations of the times, keeps the car on course, has to watch the odometer to keep up with the route book because there's cumulative mileage on there.
Yeah.
And there's...
I'm looking at a route book from something you guys did in March.
Yes.
And so they give you like, is it miles per hour? No, NRI. What does NRI stand for?
It's a numbered rally instruction, so it's basically just the enumerated instruction list.
Okay, so instruction 145, you're going 17.18 miles on that road, but what's the delta 0.33?
So the first column of mileage is the overall mileage since the last start point.
Okay.
And then the delta is the mileage from the previous instruction to the next instruction. So like the
There's so much thinking in this.
So like number one, it's 17 miles from the start.
Yes.
Yep.
And then
Correct.
it's 0.3 of a mile to the next turn.
Exactly.
Correct.
You got
Yep.
it.
And you can't cheat and use like a watch or something to kind of keep your timer. Can you do stuff like that?
Good question. There are different classes that allow different types of equipment, and like Dustin was talking about earlier, the stock class, you really can't use anything other than a calculator and a pen and pencil. But some of the more experienced teams use actually computers to do a lot of the time and distance calculations and speed calculations to help you keep on time and help you keep that precision. So there's people that they actually build computers
to do this. Yeah.
So the goal basically is to do the first lap in say 6 minutes.
Okay,
To do the
so
second lap in that same exact 6
I'm going to
minutes.
say nobody under 25 is in this race because they can't follow these instructions.
Or they can't do the math.
I'm thinking they can't do the math and they can't follow the instructions. Is that fair?
well,
Not fair?
Is there a common core section?
I'm just saying, like, it seems like too dependent on computers.
I did this rally last year with my 16-year-old daughter, and we won novice. So
Okay,
I navigated,
but
and she drove.
you navigated.
You did the math.
You
I
did
did the-
that.
I did all
Yeah,
of it,
that's
yes.
what I'm saying. Is I'm going anybody under 25. I think it would be great. Like, I'd love to take my kid. It almost seems like you guys should approach the Boy Scouts or something because now they let girls in there too, and have them, if they're of driving age, do a row. I think it'd be a really, really instructive tool. What a way to, you have to think.
Imagine if they put the instructions in cursive.
Oh,
Everybody
it's
be
over.
screwed.
It looks like Arabic. What are we doing?
My 9-year-old is learning cursive.
Okay. So I think that had to be great for your daughter. Did she like it? Well, she got to drive.
She got to drive
That
this
was
time.
cool. Yeah.
So for years, I rallied with another partner, and since COVID, we split up as far as a rally team because
Okay.
he has another car for another series.
Yeah.
So
What are you driving?
we were driving a 2006 Subaru Outback wagon.
Okay, so it doesn't matter, like,
4-seat dune buggies like you and Jordan.
yeah. But you can have any car in this rally.
It's run what you brung.
Okay, and is this one, by the way, is this to raise money for something? This is just for fun, if you want to be in it.
This is just for fun. Once in a while, we will do a charity event
Yeah.
once in a while, but this one's more of a social for fun rally.
So so let's say I'm hearing this, and it's going to be this Sunday, August 11th. Where would I go to sign up?
Yep, you can go to our website. So we're part of the Finger Lakes Region SCCA, Sports Car Club of America.
Okay.
So the website is FLR, which is Finger Lakes Region, -SCCA, which stands for Sports Car Club of America.com. Go to that website and go to our road rally page, and there's a link to
You guys really made it easy.
registration.
You got to follow the directions. They're trying to teach you.
They are trying to teach you. But this, I mean, look at this. Like, that's what you get. This is what everybody gets, correct?
Wait, so you're saying that there's different categories? There's a novice category, and then what are the other categories?
Correct. There's novice, then there's stock, which is what I used to
Okay.
run. And
What is stock for people who don't know?
stock is I just break out an old calculator, and I have I have an old iPhone with a time on the dash,
Right.
with just a running clock, and I can reset that at every checkpoint,
So that way I know.
so I know where we're on time and where we're not,
Right.
and I can tell him to speed up or slow down based on that time.
Gotcha.
And that's stock class. So
It's-
I'm doing calculations with my head bouncing off the window,
Yeah.
in the forest.
And so stock isn't the type of car. Stock means
Correct. No equipment.
No equipment.
And it's any car. Like I could roll up in my minivan and I could drive.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to set up a car.
If you went in a
Who's that
minivan and you,
asshole in the Quinnipiac,
if you
bumper
won,
sticker?
if you won in a minivan, that would be the
I
greatest.
don't take directions very well, so I don't know who'd be. riding
No,
with me.
I know, and it's you have women yelling at men. I think you should do like
Do one with
this
your
should
wife.
be a test as to whether or not people should get married. Right? You have to go and do this together. I would think that the person that's the navigator has the hardest job.
Definitely, yes.
Don't you think? I mean, the
the
driver's the easiest.
And I will say the point about marriage, that we have a coveted award in our series, which is the best husband and wife rally team. And,
Yeah.
And only a few people have won it over the year because it's so difficult.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say that my wife and I did win it a few years ago. So,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
passed the test.
Well,
of
good for you.
husband.
Yeah.
No way in hell would I do this with my boyfriend.
You didn't leave with a black eye or anything. She wasn't yelling at you, throwing things.
No, we survived.
That's pretty impressive. Who comes up with the route and all that?
The rally master.
rally master.
Yeah. So in this case, Andy Smith is our rally master for Sunday, and he's a great young enthusiast. Right?
How old is he?
He's 16. So he's
16?
planned
No,
the route
I
for,
take it back. I said no one under 25.
I think we just found
He's
him
making
in
the course.
dog.
He's not doing the math.
Well, yeah, he's doing the
No.
math. He's got to be able to tell you, right?
Yeah, he's been doing recon for this route for probably 7 months now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
And-
look at this kid.
And the longer routes for the winter series, the 170-mile stuff,
Uh-huh.
you recon that route for 10 months.
I'm going to tell you what's his name?
Andy.
Andy. I tell you what Andy doesn't have. Girlfriend. Andy is focused on these roads, and that's it. And that's
Maybe
where a
he
young
takes her
man,
out for a nice
young man,
drive.
No, young man needs to focus. I like it.
Get a little
Good
Abbott, take a
focus.
nice drive, and recon the road.
No. Don't distract. All of a sudden, we're making messes. We don't need that. We got this perfect. That's pretty impressive. 16-year-old kid's doing that, and
Is this his first course?
No, he's done this in the past, and his dad is a longtime enthusiast too. So
Yeah.
he's had a lot of years with
I
helping his dad out.
I'm not as familiar with the road rally. Actually, I think a couple years ago they had, but it was like a classic car road rally. Do they have those?
Oh, you're thinking of the Great Race?
The Great
sometimes
Race,
comes
the
through
Great
Fairport,
Race.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of classic vintage cars in that.
Yeah. Mhm.
And they were, I don't know where they were coming from and all the different stops, but much like this.
The Great Race has some similarities to time, speed, distance rally. They have a competitive aspect of it, and they do have like a time sections that they get scored on. So yeah, they do have similarities. Yeah.
What do you drive?
Right now, I'm driving a BRZ, Subaru BRZ.
Okay.
Although when I compete, I compete with my friend who has a Volkswagen GTI. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there one that's better than the other? I mean, you're only going 35, 40 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, for the event like Sunday, it's really any street legal vehicle. For our more hardcore winter events like Dustin was talking about, then it sometimes helps to have an all-wheel drive car. It's not necessary, but when you get in the snowy conditions, sometimes like a Subaru. Or
How many people overshoot routes and things?
Miss the turn?
Yeah.
People miss turns.
I got to think all the time.
Yeah.
Because if these
Then
are
you got to
the,
miss it again the second time.
maybe you lock it in and you don't, but
Time-wise,
hopefully-
you want to get the time, so you got to miss it again.
Oh, that's true. You do. You want to be, or at least slow down, go out, go to the bathroom, come back. I'm picturing that most of this is going to be rural, and I always refer to the roads where I grew up like cart paths on a golf course.
Yeah.
So some of them are like that, and there's trees, sometimes overgrown. It's very easy to miss a turn if you're not familiar with the area.
Oh, sure. Yeah. On side roads without marked signage or things like that.
And not always do you see the car in front of you, right? Because there's timed intervals that everybody leaves at what?
Exactly, yeah.
We stagger. Each car leaves on a different minute. So
Okay.
they're a minute apart.
A minute apart.
Yeah. So it's designed to kind of keep people separated.
Right.
But people do miss turns. In the longer winter events, we have what we call a sweep car or sweep vehicle, which is someone that follows the competitors and kind of
Make sure
keeps
that
tabs
it's like
on
herding
everybody.
cats.
Yeah.
Well, because if somebody breaks down, I don't know.
Goes
Can
off
you
the
stop
road.
for fuel on these? I mean, hopefully
There-
you're smart enough to gas up, but I would
There
assume.
is a break midway.
Okay.
Where you get like a 15 to 20 minute break.
Okay.
It's usually at a gas station with a Subway or a McDonald's or something to grab
Yeah.
a quick bite to eat, something to drink, and you're given an out time already
Yeah.
from the start. So
how long does this take?
a winter series event usually takes your first car off is typically at 4:00, and usually you get back to whatever the establishment is that you left from around 10:30
At night.
at night.
In the dark, the icy roads with the deers.
It's winter. It's winter.
Yeah,
So
I got it.
it's dark by 5:00.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So we're running this whole thing
Right.
in the dark.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the circle track stuff. Those circle track drivers see the same corner, the same 4 corners 1,000 times going around and round and round.
Right.
We see that one corner once, and we don't know what's in front of it. Just those little tulips tell us what's coming next.
Wow. And then, so this one on Sunday, where does it start from?
It starts in Avon at the Tom Walls right in Avon.
Okay. And then how many, is this an all day thing? What time is it?
No, this is a much shorter event. It'll be a couple hours because the first loop will take not quite, maybe 50 minutes or so, not quite an hour to complete, and then the second loop the same thing.
So same thing.
Yeah, so a couple hours.
So like probably 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people are competing?
I think we've got 3 or 4 teams signed up right now, but hoping to get some more.
Okay. So
I will be competing. I'm not signed up yet. But
Okay, plus one.
what are we waiting for? Everything procrastination over there.
Yeah, we got a
What are we
hurricane
doing,
going on
Dustin?
right now. They're rerunning flights.
my daughter was supposed to drive, and she's got an event at 3:00 on Sunday. So
Oh,
now I have to drive her car.
okay.
and
So
I
you need a navigator.
Right.
Oh.
So I'm going to train a rookie on the fly.
Are you really?
You should
yeah.
go, Dan.
Bill?
I can't. I
Now,
can't
are there rules like can you put your car on cruise control, or like is that like performance enhancing?
Oh,
so-
great point if you have it.
Yeah.
That's a great question. So in the winter series, we go from point A to point B, and then there's the stages start. So you basically go to the bottom of the hill, and the stage starts. You go up the hill, traverse the hill, down the hill, and then there are transit points in between where typically you could be 50, 55 miles an hour for 8, 9,
Right.
16 miles, whatever, to the next mountain, to the next hill. And that is a perfect example. Now, they would give you a block of time in the event that you ran into traffic. So you'd still have to do that on time, but you'd get an extra, say, 3 minutes to get to that point, to
Yeah.
where the stage starts.
Okay.
Yeah, so in other words, there's some sections where cruise control wouldn't help you. So some would and some wouldn't.
Right.
So, but you could use it if you want.
Lock it in at 35 miles an hour because I just can't trust myself
I
to
can't
go
drive
that slow.
55?
I can't go that slow. That sounds really, actually, that's cool and fun. And I like the thinking part of this that you have to do. Somebody's cheating though. You know they are. They're aren't they? Don't you think with like GPS or something? No.
Driving through a cemetery.
Like especially after they go the first one, if they miss it, we're like no.
You can really do whatever you want to try to keep on time. I mean,
Yes,
and
it
like
just
I
has
said,
to be
using a
on time,
computer,
right.
But you'd be surprised at how difficult that is to be that precise.
I'm sure it is very difficult. Well, just think about that's where the cruise control would be great, especially if it were, if you had sections where you're running at 55, 60, then you could lock it in and kind of keep that same time. But holding your foot steady, who hasn't all of a sudden looked down and go, "Oh my God, I'm going how fast?" Even on a back road like that.
And the course isn't closed, so there's still just regular ass traffic, right?
There could be traffic, yeah. Now our courses are, like I said, usually designed to be on back roads where there isn't a lot of traffic. But
A couple of
there could be.
tractors with a hay.
Yeah, I was going to say
wagon.
Amish family.
Ah,
horse
yeah.
and buggy.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've run into it.
Oh,
Snow
I love
plows.
that.
Snow plows.
A house on fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
We've seen it all.
Wow.
And I think that's part of it too. Is that there is a lot of nuance and like complexity to it, but it also is an adventure. I mean, it's getting out, seeing the back roads, seeing the countryside. And you don't have to start with the overwhelming feeling of I got to be so good at it. You can just start with, hey, I'm going for a country ride. I'm just following this route and seeing some sights. So,
Jamie, you're a liar. Because people are competitive. I couldn't be in this without being competitive. I would miss everything around me. I would
You
just
can't
focus.
take a leak without being
I
competitive.
would be focused on trying to get right. If I was 35, I'm going to keep it 35, 35. Shoot, I'm 37 down. You know what I mean?
you're like my wife. She said when she decided to navigate for me, she said, if we're going to do this, we're going to win.
Yeah,
So,
right.
So
but it is beautiful, and you get to see parts. I think roads you've probably never been on.
Exactly.
Right.
You'd be surprised at how many gravel roads there are in New York State. You know.
Gravel?
Roads.
Any dirt?
Well, dirt, gravel.
Yeah. No, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's mud, ice, snow.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be going over 3 inches of snow and just tire tracks from the car that went through before you.
Yeah,
It's a slushy
I used to
mess.
love the dirt roads where I grew up.
Yeah.
The dirt roads were great.
Yep.
My elementary school was off a dirt road, and across from a dairy farm, and a cow got loose and wandered into the school playground, and we all had to go inside. The farmer had to go get the cow.
That's the first time you see a cow get shot by a farmer.
No, he had to come and pull it back. I don't remember what it was. It was like, so many years ago. But those roads are like I don't know. It's surprising to think in 2024 we still have dirt roads.
Yeah.
But some of them they just I don't know. The engineers would know better. I don't know if you can pave them. They wash out.
Yeah.
I mean, you go down by even Keuka, there's a whole downhill. It's all dirt, one road.
I planned a route a few years ago, and there was such a washout. It was an early March event, and we had to change the route because the whole road was closed because of that.
Yeah, because it washed. Yeah, and it is. It's going into Hammondsport. It's a pretty steep hill down to the lake, and I would think that that's a road that I know nothing about engineering, but I would assume that maybe you just can't get the pavement to stick or whatever is needed to make a road like that. Yeah. So you get the Olden roads, and those are always fun. They're fun when you can really drive them.
Yeah,
and kick up a little gravel.
You have to think about that 40-mile-an-hour speed, average speed.
Yeah.
If you have to go up that hill, you sometimes have to turn on that hill, which slows you down. So now you've got to make up that time.
Yeah.
So you're really killing yourself to get up that hill.
So the precision part of this is the hard. It sounds like for the driver to be really focused on that, and then the other person in terms of navigation. Boy, this sounds like it could be very stressful as we're talking. You know what I mean? It sounds like it can get stressful.
You can make it the more competitive you are, the more it can be stressful.
When you drive, do you listen to tunes?
No.
It's absolute silence.
Yeah.
No.
Silence?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I could see it. Why is it that anytime we got lost, you always had to turn off the radio? Hang on. My old man turned out the radio. He's like, everybody shut up.
When I'm looking for an address, I'm turning down the radio now, and I'm like, what the when did I go?
But I would assume that you don't want any distraction, not with this.
A good navigator can calm down a frustrated driver.
Okay.
So just the tone of your voice, you can bring him down and calm him down and give him calm route instructions and talk him off the ledge.
Yep.
Which sometimes happens.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
I can see.
It's almost like being a driver's ed instructor.
Yeah.
It does, and it almost sounds like you have to give classes on this, right, before people go, like a little.
We do have what we call novice school.
Yeah.
So any event, if someone hasn't participated, we kind of give them a little tutorial and a little instruction beforehand. Yeah.
It sounds fun. Kicks off in Avon, Tom Walls, Sunday, what time?
Yeah, 1 o'clock check-in.
1 o'clock check-in.
Yeah.
If I don't go to the website, can I check in person?
Yes.
I can check in person.
If you show up, we'll...
Show up 1 o'clock, Avon, Tom Walls, this Sunday, August 11th. And
Fancy
then,
Tom Walls, the original, I think.
Is that the original?
I think so.
What's the cost to participate?
Good question. Is $20 fee, and you also need one of the people in the car needs to be a member of the Sports Car Club of America. If you're not, it's a $15 weekend membership.
Oh, okay.
So it's
$35.
So
$35
$35 for a weekend activity.
Exactly.
The barrier to entry is low.
The barrier to entry is very low, Dustin. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
The barrier to entry is very low. That and the website again for people. But look, somebody might want to become a member of the Sports Car Club of America. Yeah, the SPCA, is that what it is?
SCCA.
SCCA.
Yep.
The SPCA was animals.
Yeah.
SCCA is the Sports Car Club of America.
Yeah, you don't want to ride a donkey.
No, you don't.
And there are many
Pinto.
branches. There are many branches of the SCCA. There's road racing, like Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
There's autocross, which is in parking lots.
Yeah.
And then the
I've
road
done the
rally.
autocross. I've done the
And
Watkins Glen.
there's
I've not
one
done a road rally.
more.
Time trials, which is kind of like road racing. But
Right.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Check this out. It sounds like fun, and I think it's a great thing to do with kids.
It's
Absolutely.
You know,
great thing to do,
yeah. You can bring a number of people, or is it only two per car?
No, you can have a car full.
You can have a car
it doesn't
full.
have to just be. It has to be at least.
That will
at
lead
least
you
two.
to a big headache. because somebody's going, no. Oh, why didn't you turn there?
Backseat drivers.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Brady spilled the Cheerios again.
when I stopped competing around COVID, we had basically a season off. And then I came back and I would run the sweep truck, and my then 14-year-old daughter would navigate for me.
Okay.
And the sweep truck goes behind and makes sure nobody's off in a ditch.
Right.
And, everybody makes it through. All the heads are counted at checkpoints. It's all safe.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of work, guys, that you do. It's a lot of work to put it all together. And I'm impressed. A 16-year-old kid did the route. It's Sunday, August 11th from the Tom Walls in Avon, and you can go to the SCCA.
Yeah, so the Finger Lakes region.
SCCA.
FLR-SCCA.com.
All right.
That's our website, yeah.
All right. Well, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
and,
nice to meet you.
Good luck with everything. Are there odds? Are we laying odds on anybody to win? No?
Yeah, can you find us on FanDuel?
No. Dustin's out because he's already lost his driver, so now he's got to find a navigator who's going to teach him to fly.
Yeah.
That would be impressive if you win this. But I have a funny feeling that Jamie's already got the upper hand on this.
I don't know.
You doing it with your wife again?
No, she retired a couple years ago from rallying. So, so a friend of mine and I are going to do it on Sunday.
Okay. Are you the driver or the navigator?
I'll be the navigator.
Navigator. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, very good. Check it out. It actually sounds interesting and fun, and I didn't realize how detailed this was in terms of all the, as you say, with the tulips and things. Yep. All right. We will take a moment and be right back. Cobblestone on Main at 109 West Main Street in the village of Webster has a culinary masterpiece, the Costanza Sausage Plate. Savor the flavors of Costanza sausage. Delicious. Paired perfectly with herbed wedge potatoes and sauteed green beans. I love sauteed green beans. And at Cobblestone on Main, you're going to experience a new sausage style weekly. It's a nice little surprise every time you come in. Treat your taste buds at Cobblestone on Main today. 109 West Main Street in the village of Webster.
Connors and Ferris, committed to serving.
Call Connors and Ferris at 262-COMP today.
Looking for a ride that'll make your neighbors envious? Get to Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Route 96 in Victor. Whether you want to conquer the concrete jungle or blaze your own trail in the wild, they've got the perfect vehicle for you. They have rugged Jeeps. I love these vehicles. They'll take you off-road hunting for Bigfoot or maybe just to find your favorite fishing spot. At Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, they even have sleek, stylish sedans that'll have you feeling like a movie star, my friend. To rugged trucks that can haul, tow, and tackle anything you throw at them. I swear, after having driven Ram trucks, they can pull a mountain. And most definitely, your boat. Oh, and they have minivans. They're practically a party on wheels. Your kids will say something they've never said. Best road trip ever. Got to get to Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and check out all their minivans. Victor's friendly, no-pressure sales team will make you feel right at home. So what are you waiting for? Get to Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Route 96 in Victor, where your dream car is waiting to meet you. Visit them online at victorcdjr.com. That's victorcdjr.com. Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where adventure begins and great deals never end. Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Forgive me, I've been drinking, back roading and thinking. Remember
It's a song
when
for
the
Kevin.
band played on while the ship's sinking. No matter
Same
what
asshole is the name of the song.
Just Jelly Roll?
Yes, it is.
This country rap has really become a thing.
The bro country.
What they call it?
Bro country. Jelly Roll, he's got a nice voice. I always said in the beginning he was a dog whistle for stupid, but I liked his voice. And, you know.
They still gonna hate me for the single fucking thing that I done. Even if the good outweighs it by 1,000,000 to 1.
Did you hear this on the John Mayer channel on Sirius?
I didn't, actually. I did not. And I love the John Mayer channel,
Yeah.
and thank you for mocking me on it.
I listen to it too.
No,
You know who else has got a cool channel?
Yes.
Chris Stapleton.
I just was listening to it.
God, love him.
And Kevin came in and goes, "What are you listening to?" It is all over. The Chris Stapleton channel on Sirius XM is all over the board. It is old country.
Yes.
I think I heard Tom T. Hall or something.
Oh, yeah. He plays Merle Haggard.
Yeah, and then I heard Zeppelin. Mm-hmm. And I heard a lot of great Chris Stapleton songs.
Yeah. I've heard Sinatra on it.
I heard INXS today on there. Oh, you've heard? I have not heard Sinatra, but yeah, it's all over. It's the great, and that's what I love about it because it is truly. I always call it Chris Stapleton roulette because I have no idea what I'm going to get.
Yes,
no idea. So I think that's kind of fun.
Sirius really is. If you could do it every month, it's a great investment. They're having a sale right now, actually.
Oh, you just got to complain.
What?
No, seriously.
How'd your other complaint work out? Did you ever get anything back on that?
What complaint?
Your Airbnb complaint?
Oh, no, I didn't. I went Karen on shit.
What happened?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Serious. They, after my first 2 years or whatever, they upped it to $25 a month. And I called and I was like, I don't
In your car?
It. Yes.
Yeah.
And they dropped it to $7 a month.
I think I have it.
Literally, I didn't even have to say anything. They're like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll do $7.99."
I'll tell you what I like because I know some guys who do the programming at Sirius. I know that guy in charge of classic. He's based in Detroit, classic rock. But like the classic rewind channel, if you get the app, and I have the app, there's ones where you can get like the old VJs like Mark Goodman and stuff who was on VH1 and MTV, or you can get it just music. Nobody.
They have
just music.
They have like 5 channels for every channel.
It's on the app, and they give you these other ones. There's like the happy, all upbeat music, which I'll put on every once in a while, and I love the app. Yeah. I absolutely love the app. And then if you have the app and you're paying, you just play it through your phone, or through your Bluetooth in the car, and you've got it there as well. So that's.
Do you get everything with the app, though? Do you get like all the football games and stuff too?
Yeah,
you get all that stuff.
Everything.
Because that's what I struggled with last year. Was we were at
Howard's
Philly,
on there,
and
all of it.
We had so much time between games. I was going out to my car and take a nap, and I wanted to listen to the Pats game.
Yep.
And I was trying to.
I think the app
talk
is
Carmen to give me his login.
$17.99. Why didn't he? He wouldn't give them to you?
No, he was being a jerk. I think I probably pissed him off.
I'm sure you did.
Did you see Howard Stern's agent died, Don Buchwald?
Don died?
Don died, yeah.
I did not.
The guy who gave him, he's basically what set Howard up. I mean, Howard set himself up, but when he needed an agent, he really needed somebody to fight for him, and people kept steering him in one direction, and because I kept liking this Don Buchwald guy.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well for him.
Yeah. Can we get back to Laura being a Karen, though?
I'm sorry.
Laura, I vaguely remember this. Was there, dog shit or something?
No.
Or
the
food?
the Airbnb that I had booked in Boston.
This is the last trip you just went on.
Yeah. It looked gorgeous on the pictures.
Tumor stock.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tumor stock.
And then we get there, and it was so minimalistic, and all the art that was on the photos and the listing, nothing on the walls. It just felt very cold. There was broken blinds, broken light bulbs out in a lot of places. The bathroom, the toilet seat was wiggled off. The bathroom ceiling was cracking. In the kitchen, you expect in an Airbnb a lot of times you make breakfast there. There wasn't even a fucking pot and pan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
It was the microwave was on a folding table.
Yeah.
But the worst part was the dressing. It was on a slope. It was in a nice neighborhood. The apartment was on a slope, and at one point Cam was getting dressed, my 7-year-old, and the fucking dresser fell on top of him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I put a complaint in with Airbnb because it was really, really bad. And they said because I didn't complain within 72 hours, my complaint is null and void.
Well, you have 72 hours to complain.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
And I was like, well, when you get there,
Wait. 72 hours from checkout or from the time you check in?
Pretty much they said when I had checked in, if I had even messaged the host and said, there's lights out, the blinds are broken or whatever, that would have counted.
Well, this is an important thing because I'm thinking that most of the time, if you've got your kids, you get to a place, you're tired, you want to get everybody settled, calm, you see all these things, and you're like, you know what, we're only here for the weekend.
Well,
who cares? We're not going to be spending that much time inside. But then you go to complain after you leave.
Yes.
Is that too late?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
so it's 72 hours from check-in.
I had an ongoing note about what was going, the things that were broken and everything. And then I had no idea. And they were like, why didn't you inform the host? I'm like, what's he going to come and do? Scrape the bathroom ceiling that's falling apart?
Well, one thing they should be doing is doing something where they tether that dresser to a wall.
No shit.
They should put an eye hook in there and then rope
like,
it.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
That dresser. Yeah. And so I was on the phone with them for a while yesterday. And I was like, look, I don't care about getting a refund, but you cannot let this guy rent this apartment out like this, you know? And
it's bad for Airbnb.
It was horrible.
They don't want that person on there.
I was livid with them. And then I was like, you know, if you looked at the reviews, they were like, well, why didn't you let him know that things were broken? I don't like people coming into like my space.
Well,
even when I book a hotel, I
you.
never have them come in. I will go down to the front desk and I'll ask for clean towels, but I just don't trust people.
Right.
Like, and so I was like, I'm not going to tell him to come and like fix the light bulbs while I'm there,
right.
you know? But this should all be like continually checked in between. But the last review before me was in June and had said like about how the bedroom blinds were broken and it wasn't fixed. So it's like, I don't know. I was.
Did you take pictures or any of this stuff? It's too bad.
Because I'm not normally a Karen.
No, I know, but you get.
But I made a list going on in my phone about all the broken shit.
Right, but I think sometimes like we got to get out of that. I don't want to be the Karen mode, and nobody does. But when it's something like this, that you spent money, you want to feel safe. Your kid potentially gets injured by a falling dresser,
like
which is
dresser fell right on top of him.
And so you've got all that. You're already spending so much money. You're paying for the Airbnb. Yeah. You know, it's supposed to be, I mean, every Airbnb commercial is, hey, if you want to get away without the kids and you want a pool, why would you go to a hotel? There's kids in the pool. Get an Airbnb. And so they're trying to encourage you to get an Airbnb. And then this is shitty. That 72 hour thing is, I don't like it. And I wouldn't want somebody coming in either. And I would suck it up for the weekend and bitch when I left.
And
this isn't what I paid for.
That is exactly what I thought. I was like, I'll worry about it when I get home. I get home, I have to get back in my routine. As we just discussed, I'm going through some shit. Like, it wasn't.
Well, you do anything to get out of work, apparently. I mean, you'll make up shit about it.
I came back on Sunday. On Tuesday, I was with the oncologist all day. Like, it wasn't like my thought. And then on Thursday, I was like, I have to send something in. Had been over.
This is great for anybody. I've stayed in Airbnbs.
Oh, me too.
I wasn't the one who booked them.
Yeah.
Boy, that's great. That's a great tip to know.
Danny
just logged this in for his next trip, and then when Beth goes, he goes, "Oh, no, you got to do it now, Beth. I'm not calling because I will not be nice. But Beth."
And then
she's meaner than I am, man.
Well, I think that, but
she's direct.
Yes, but I think you would be like. Because Danny is so nice, and he uses flowery language. Hey, how are you? Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Listen, our blinds are broken, and a dresser fell on the kid, and then you hear Beth in the background, and it broke his leg!
Yeah.
Yeah, his leg is coming out of itself.
Danny would be so nice. He would be very nice.
Listen, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's it.
And then they said to me, they're like, well, if you had notified us while you were there, we could have moved you into a different Airbnb. I'm like, yes, because that's what I want to fucking do on my vacation.
Exactly. But see, this is
pack us all back up, move us. It was absurd. And I normally don't get frustrated with like
I wonder if you
sales
could get
reps or whatever. And I told whoever was like my customer service guy, like, I know this isn't your policy, but something needs to be done about this because like this apartment is unsafe.
All right, now you are disappointing me.
Okay.
In your Karen status.
I know.
Because at any point did the words, "May I speak to your manager," or "Let me speak to your manager," leave your mouth? Well, God damn it, what's wrong with you?
You're like
I'm
Katrina,
not a Karen. I'm not
yes,
normally
exactly.
like
Katrina.
Yeah.
You need to get up to somebody who can make a difference because you can't be the only one that's had this. I think this is their first line of defense. So that's 72 hours, nothing you can do. A dresser fell on your kid.
Yeah.
They got to do something.
Yes.
They got to do something. Let me talk to your manager. Come on.
Maybe I'll try when I'm down and out, call when I'm all drugged up.
Well, I don't know. You may have to take the knee on this one, but next time I would say keep pushing up because they've got it. If it's a sales team, I'm sure there's somebody overseeing that. and they need to get in there. And this guy shouldn't be allowed to rent.
It was
or whomever's
it
doing it.
literally was just it was laughable. There wasn't even a fucking TV in the living room.
Who was it was it on here that somebody had an Airbnb and there was a cleaning? There was
that may have been us.
They had a
when
cleaning.
we were in Wildwood.
No, there was something. I think it was down in Florida. Somebody rented a place. And they hired like people to manage it and a cleaning company to come in after people. And the cleaning people came in and they just kind of fluff stuff around. Then the next people come in. There's dog shit underneath the coffee table. There's like bags of chips stuffed in the cat. Like they did nothing.
They didn't do
They
anything.
did nothing. They got this contract to clean a bunch of Airbnbs.
Yeah,
and
turn
they
it
did
into a
nothing.
no-show job.
Yeah, it's but you can see them on the camera. Everything's on camera now. You know, I joke about Laura, and we talked in the last episode having a procedure. As you're probably listening to this, or hopefully it's over and everything's fine because Danny prayed it away.
Yeah.
But I joke that you want to get out of work. There's a guy who was working in the subway in New York City, and it gets really hot down there in the summertime. He didn't want to work it anymore. So he claimed that his job was to clean the cars, the trains. And he said at 3 o'clock in the morning because there's nobody on there, that's when he would go in and clean, that somebody pushed him and went to slash him, and he put his hands up and he slashed his hands. So the union got behind it. Hey, you need to better protect our guys, this and that. And the guy was basically going to take the rest of the summer off. They go back and review the tape. Motherfucker slashed his own hands.
Oh.
There was nobody. That's the problem. Everything's on camera now. You can get away with that about 20 years ago, maybe 10. Not now.
anymore.
Not now.
Nope.
It's so crazy because my insurance, I have insurance for the business. If I were to be organizing for Danny and Beth and I fell down their stairs, my insurance will cover it. I broke my leg while I'm at work. Doesn't cover having a fucking tumor outside of work.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
So that's why when I talked with like the doctors and the oncologists, I was like, how long do I have to be out of work? They told me 2 weeks. I go, I'll give it 3 days. I was like...
Well, yeah, I understand.
So we'll
Tell me you
see.
found it in somebody's house.
I understand.
I swallowed it.
Yes, it was. You know, it's an ancient artifact. We just didn't know what to do with it. I was smuggling it out.
But it's just crazy. So
I didn't know. So the insurance won't cover
me being out. No, I would need to have key person.
Oh, you
and
need
I
like,
didn't have key person insurance.
I got you. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
So this would be almost like a short-term disability. Yeah, short-term disability. It is something when you're doing it your own business.
Yep.
With the insurance, it's a whole different game. Whole different game. That's why I just eat a lot of garlic and hope for the best.
That's the idea.
Flu bomb. Flu bomb for cancers.
Flu bomb.
Flu bomb and Danny's prayers.
Flu bomb didn't help me. I got really sick.
Oh, yeah, you
But
did.
I stopped doing the flu bomb because my mother told me, well, your sister says you don't have to do it every day. You do it every day. I'm not doing it every day. So I
Did you
stopped
ever
doing
get tested for pneumonia?
I did not because they listened to my lungs and it wasn't crackling.
Okay.
But I am very susceptible to pneumonia, and I was hospitalized as a child several times with pneumonia, and I was very sick when we worked together. I was out for a week.
I remember that.
I was just out. Out.
Bizarre week of shows.
Probably a great week of shows.
It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
One time a guy calls up, hey, it's Art Sears. We had this guest service, right?
Oh, yeah.
So this woman calls up from, I think it was either Last Comic Standing or that show like the Fat Loss show.
Okay.
And I go, Tommy, yeah, bro. Well, who are you talking to? I go, Art Sears on the phone. I didn't book an interview. I'll put him on. Who is it? I'm like, I don't know. We'll talk to him. We got to kill 10 minutes anyway. All right. Yeah, come on. Start talking to him about what it was just the most, it was like an iPod shuffle of.
That's awesome.
Just,
That's awesome. It's like this podcast. This is great. You know, whatever we want to do. That's the that's the perfect thing. Laura, your friends having like a breakfast for you or anything before you go in? Oh, you can't eat anything.
Can't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when are they going to do a burn now that you're not going to be there?
I don't know. It was my last day working out today for like 2 weeks. It was sad.
Yeah.
But I'll probably still go. I just can't really do anything physical too much.
Yeah.
So I did book jobs for the second half of next week, but it's all clients that like understand what's going on and if I need to cancel. But Lightweight, no lifting.
We need a camera. We need a camera.
People just walking
in the
by.
window. We just need a camera
Mm-hmm.
because especially
It's like the dog earlier. That would
the dog earlier or
the fishbowl.
It's usually older people that walk by.
Yeah.
And they'll walk by just staring in the window. And then today a lady went by, came back, and she goes, "Okay, I'm curious. This looks really cool." And she said, "Did you?"
You should have a drop box.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. And she said, they're putting a radio station in Fairport. Did you know that? And I said, no, I didn't. I said, I would assume like educational band, low frequency. I have no idea, but I just know it's coming. It's like, I know. All right. That's fine. We'll take a moment. Danny's got our, we have to guess the what? The family member?
No, it's a little family feud. It's
Family feud.
Smoking Gun. You have to guess whether this is a couple or
You'll give us multiple choice?
I'll give you multiple choice,
okay.
yes.
I like this.
I want us to do the one that you talked about the other day, whether it's a race car driver or a country singer. The name.
All right, we haven't done that in a long time. Oh, yeah, we'd have to do that. We'd have to prepare
for my
that.
comeback.
Why don't you go ahead and write that while you're down?
Well, I'm down and out? No.
She's got nothing else to do.
She has a lot to do.
She ain't got shit to do.
I did ask my doctors. I was like, when can I drink wine again?
And what do they say?
2 days.
All right.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Great.
Perfect. Looking for the perfect weekend spot? That would be BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill. They got you covered from happy hour to Sunday brunch. There's something for everybody. If you need to unwind, I suggest the Bahama Breeze. Yeah, it's a delicious concoction of blue chair coconut rum, banana liqueur, OJ, and pineapple juice. Yeah, mixed together. Right? It's a special this month. You cool off on BTB's outside patio, kick back. Maybe while you're enjoying the hummus plate, a shareable that you can have. It's light. You got loaded with hummus and tomatoes and cucumbers and celery, a little pita bread in there. And don't forget to wrap up your weekend with BTB's incredible Sunday brunch. That goes from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. And they have everything in there. There's Belgian waffles. There's pancakes. There's crepes. There's sandwiches, breakfast, pizza, they've got it all. Plus, buy one, get one, mimosas and Bloody Marys. It goes from 10 to 2 every Sunday at BTB. Making your weekend perfect from start to finish. Visit BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Grease Ridge. Jimmy Z's Plates and Shakes has leveled up. We're talking evolution, baby. No more regular hours. They've gone full-on special ops. I know what you're saying. Wait, no more regular hours? How do I get my plate fix? Fear not. You can now catch Jimmy Z catering your events, rolling up with their food truck, or rocking special events at their Main Street Brockport location. And you can book all this online. Just get to platesandshakes.com to book your catering, food truck visit, or special event. Jimmy Z's, evolving to keep your taste buds on their toes. Book it all online at platesandshakes.com because you deserve more than ordinary. Jimmy Z's, Plates and Shakes.
I've seen a dozen texts and I ain't heard Jack. I guess she's busy playing hard to get back. So I bought roses and her favorite wine, thinking we'd be making up in no time. But I'm parked out here on her street. Looks like the joke's on me. Sitting here, I can't believe what I just saw. Couple shadows kissing.
Oh boy.
Her bedroom wall.
Maybe she was making hand puppets.
Could be. There are misunderstandings, like in The Wedding Singer. Remember?
Yeah, absolutely. Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just wrong perspective.
Yes.
And sometimes it's over.
Yeah. That's why you don't make assumptions.
She's a slut, or you're a slut.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, somebody's a slut.
His voice does not match him.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Who's this?
This is Kevin's song.
It is Scotty McCreery.
Summer drinking
No,
song.
it's Kevin's song.
Yeah.
This is Kevin's song.
He was at Barefoot.
Yes. And how many songs does he have?
I have no idea.
Nobody
but he
played.
was actually great.
4.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't
He's
know.
got
Like how
more
many?
than that.
I don't mean it like, and I know that sounds like a silly
Yeah.
thing.
He
But
can
I
open
thought,
for Joe.
How many hits does he have? I'm not really sure. For Laura, we have this.
A headache. It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Not a tumor at all.
It was so well written for that character, for him. Could you imagine somebody
it's
else?
Such a great movie.
Somebody else saying that line? Oh, it's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
I saw a Bill Burr clip, and I should try to dig it up sometime. And I loved it because it's Bill Burr ranting about how these sluts are out of control and they're taking down good men. And
he's fantastic.
He brings up Arnold, and he talks about, Arnold is, he goes, okay, like Maria's getting all this money and he did all this stuff and he cheated, he slept with he goes, but she's a slut. She should have been, she knew what she was doing. The housekeeper knew what she was doing. She knew how to work this. He's over testosterone. And here's the point that he makes that I think is very interesting. And it was the same thing that I walked away with from watching the Arnold docuseries. This guy, he goes, okay, great. You know what? Go to Austria, learn the language, become a huge muscle man, then become a box office sensation in a language you don't speak, and then, on top of it, run the country or run the state. I went, wow, yeah, Arnold is, like, when you look at it, impressive. Now, he couldn't keep it in his pants, and so he's
not perfect.
No,
That's what he told.
It was the tumor.
Yeah.
I think he told 60 Minutes, I'm not perfect.
I thought I heard a rumor that Arnold needed open heart surgery. And I don't know if he was still married or not. And he was going to go down to Mexico to get the open heart surgery done or whatever. Like maybe it was an ablation. I'm not sure. But he was going to they were going to have to cut through his chest. He was going to go down there and he was just going to tell Maria that he was on vacation and he needed some time, and very stressed, and he needed to. And he was going to be down there for like 3 weeks and laying on the beach, and he'd come back when he was done. He wasn't going to tell anybody that he was having. It was a rumor I had heard, and I don't know. It was somebody who interacts with Arnold. They were in town. They were in a movie with him in the comedy club or something. And I just remember that story. It stuck with me, and I go, it's a different cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different dude.
I can see that.
Yeah, different
there were
dude.
rumors about him in the 90s that he needed dialysis because of the steroid use. It wasn't true.
Did he do steroid? I mean, look, I know everyone.
Well, no, I'm just saying there was a rumor, so
Yes.
I don't even.
Well,
that encompasses everything.
You saw how big he was, and I think it was natural or as natural as could be. I don't know. I worked out at a natural bodybuilding gym. Not that I was in these competitions and things, but I watched the people, and they sold all kinds of supplements and things there that did damage some people's kidneys and things. Yeah. There was even something that it came in, it looked like a syringe, and you would break off, it was a plastic tip, you break it off and pour whatever the liquid is. It was supposed to be some protein compound or creatine or something into a drink. And you would see guys doing that all the time. So I don't know if he was like natural like that, but I keep hearing there's nobody that looks at The Rock and says he's not on steroids.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But the guy works out all the time. All the time.
But he's also like in his
massive
50s.
Well, but I mean, but look at
the point is though, is that like guys like that don't look like they're in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a point where the WWE, like in the late 90s, they had the Attitude Era, right? And then they started cracking down on steroid usage. And if you watch some of the wrestlers, they shrink down in the 2000s for a while. Then when they like stopped cracking down on them, they started getting bigger again.
Yeah.
And The Rock was one of those guys who was big. Then he was a little smaller and skinnier. Then he got bigger again.
Okay, yeah. I have no idea.
Look, I mean, if you're under a doctor's care, I don't care what you do.
Who's the other one? Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
works out all the time. I mean, not as big, but
he's not near.
No, but he's
size.
over 50. Yeah, and to keep that muscle mass.
I mean, Vince McMahon, like, is in his 70s, man. He could. Yeah. He looks huge.
I'm gonna get there. It's Operation Get Ripped. I'm gonna do this.
But your Get Ripped is Guinness.
That is true. That is my. I just have to take a moment to brag here. Just a moment to brag. I was putting together the podcast, and sometimes they take a little more work than others, and I didn't always do this, and it was part of a learning thing for me. But some people don't talk right into the microphone, so I have to go back through the segments and try to boost their audio, their specific audio, and highlight it. And it takes a while to go through and do that.
It's a pain in the neck, I know.
So I had taken a creative gummy, half of it, and I got very hungry, and I hadn't eaten all day. So I went over to Mulconnery's, and I had a delicious burger and some mashed potatoes And I washed that down with 3 Guinness and 2 shots. And over the course of time,
what are we
2
talking
hours,
about here?
The fact that I left. I did not stay. I did not stay. I was so proud of myself. What?
Well, after 3 beers, 2 shots.
And I walked back here.
Okay.
I walked back here,
right.
and I worked for another couple hours. I think I didn't even leave here until 11:30.
That was pretty impressive.
Thank you. I'm impressed myself, and
you
here's
were able
why.
To slam that many beers and drinks in like 1 hour and,
What are you talking
and
about?
eat
2
and come
hours,
back.
2 hours.
It
2
was
hours.
2 hours. So you were at the bar for 2 hours.
I think it was about 2 hours.
I think it's okay to take a
5:30
break.
to 7:30. I think I was back here by 8 o'clock.
Okay, ADHD brain.
Yes.
I sometimes need to step away.
Yeah.
I don't care if I go and have a glass of wine at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And no, it's
But you have a glass of
normally
wine.
later. Yeah. And it's like if I need
not
to
a
go
bottle.
back and I need to do more computer work, but
Yeah.
I just need that break. I need to unwind.
Yeah.
I sometimes do. I'll have a glass of wine at like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back to work for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
But I think it's
justify this shit
okay.
for him.
No, it's
No,
fine.
I mean,
my point for saying the
tolerance.
bragging is that normally I wouldn't leave. I would be there, and then I'd be all upset I didn't get the podcast done. I would be Ubering home.
Did you go back after the finish the podcast?
I did not. I would. By that point, I was fine. You know what I did? I'll tell you what I did too.
By that point, Damien said he went home. There's no point in coming.
No. He and Mac were talking at the end of the bar. I left. I walked up to the dollar store and bought all kinds of cookies. I got little chocolate chips. I got little peanut butter. I got something else. I loaded up. It was terrible. But Danny's got a little game for us. So we have to figure out Family Feud style. He gives us the smoking gun story, and then you give us multiple choice.
So
correct?
so yesterday when we did the show, 2 of the stories that I was going to do.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We didn't know that. But the third story I have, the game is going to be siblings, cousins, or couple. You have to guess.
Are they siblings?
Cousins, or a couple?
In this story.
In this story. Okay.
Depending on what state, that could all be one thing.
That is true.
Right.
Very true.
Well, it is in South Carolina, Georgetown, in fact, which is about 30, 40 miles south of Myrtle Beach. A domestic brawl broke out when one combatant was challenged as to, quote, why he didn't season the chicken that he was cooking so it would crust up. According to a police report, investigators say this happened last Sunday in Georgetown near Myrtle Beach. Cops say Anthony Harper was preparing chicken when Hope Harper and another person questioned him about the food seasoning. Anthony reportedly replied, I know how to cook, and Grammy was going to season the chicken. In response, cops say Hope declared, you're not human, you're a dumb dog. I don't know how that's related, but okay. What followed was a violent kitchen contretemps between the pair. During the scrum, 2 victims, including a third Harper, were scratched on the arms. With the brawl in progress, a 26-year-old man, now we're up to 4 people here, exited the kitchen and fired a 9mm handgun into the residence's ceiling to make the assaultive behavior stop and force those involved to separate. The weapon's discharge, however, did not have the desired effect. Hope allegedly grabbed the steak knife and chased after Anthony, who declared, she's going to kill me. At this point, Grammy exited her room, broom in hand, and waved it at Hope until she walked away and put the knife back in the kitchen. With Hope unarmed, Anthony allegedly grabbed a can of Raid and sprayed Hope in the face and neck. Hope countered by seizing the bug killer and spraying Anthony across his whole body.
What the hell is this?
The Harpers
I already know the answer to this one.
asked
It
to
feels like it
press
has to be a
charges.
movie plot.
It does.
They asked to press charges against each other. Another victim, a 23-year-old woman. So now we're up to 5 people in this house. Wanted Anthony arrested for leaving her with visible injury to her arms. Anthony was charged with a pair of assault and battery accounts, while Hope was busted on a single assault and battery rap. The Harpers were each released on bond Tuesday, and the man who fired the warning shot was not charged, nor was the broom-wielding granny. Ladies and gentlemen, siblings, cousins, or couple?
I'm going, okay, so the first 2, so the problem is you could go, I don't think this is a couple. Because Grammy's involved.
I'm going cousins.
I went cousins.
Cousins is a good guess.
Because there's like 17
Because there's so many people, and he's got
Yeah.
this 26-year-old, 23-year-old. Except that I think this is brother and sister that are fighting over the chicken. Grammy was supposed to do it. Sister comes out. She's going to tell you how to do the right thing. I don't know if you're spraying your cousin in the face with Raid, but you might do that to your sister. She's been a bitch to you your whole life. She told her best friend that you liked her best friend, and best friend made fun of you.
I had siblings written down, and then I crossed it off with cousins, the more and more names that we got.
I'm going siblings. Kevin's going
cousins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Harpers, at least the two that were arrested, are siblings.
Yeah! Come on. There's no way you're not fighting like that.
There's another guy, he shoots off a gun. Yeah, it's no big deal.
No big deal. You're just trying to restore order, Danny. We're trying to restore order.
So I knew a family kind of like this. And they ended up actually being okay. They ended up all turning out well.
Did they?
Are they from
Silver Creek? Yes. So one Christmas, 1996, right? My buddy Davey Casaro calls me up. He goes, dude, you won't believe what happened over, I'll call it the Evans family. You won't believe what happened to the Evans. I go, what now? It's
Bob
Christmas.
Evans down on the farm.
Hey, I don't like that name.
So the dad, he used to smoke like 3 packs a day. Mom used to go and spend he worked 2 jobs because she bought like a ton of jewelry like all the time. Like she was on the first name basis with like the local jeweler and stuff, and she'd always get something. So he was like, I work my balls to the ground. All you do is buy jewelry. I can't afford it. I can't do it. Right? So this Christmas, and she went all out on the presents. So he's on the porch just smoking cigarettes and drinking because he's like, how are we going to pay for all this? Right? Well, apparently one of the sister, the little girl, was playing Rage Against the Machine on her brand new CD player, and the brother was like, "Turn that crap off and try to watch basketball," because the NBA is always on Christmas Day. So she keeps turning it up louder. So he goes into the knife drawer, pulls out a knife, and goes on the brand new CD player and cuts the cord.
Okay.
And on the CD player. F you mother effer, blah, blah, blah. Starts going after him. The father's got to come back in the house. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He won't put the cigarette down. He goes after, try to separate stuff, ends up burning one of the kids with the cigarette in his mouth. They got to go to the emergency room, and they have to explain, well, how did this happen? And now the father's got to explain, well, I burned my kid, tried to separate them after one of them cut the cord of his sister's CD player with a knife.
Danny,
is there any wine left?
Danny, that gets wild. Well, we've all had families like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been wild families. Things used to get a little crazy at my house at Christmas. People would get drunk and do that. I don't remember anybody cutting cords of anybody's present or anything, but there was always shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you have that one family that like they thought it was Christmas on the 17th?
Yes. No, it was yes, but they were because they had a kid my age and then a kid 8 years. They had twin boys 8 years younger, same age as my brother, who's 8 years younger than me. Gets on the school bus. I've told this story many. I think I just told it.
They confirmed it for you.
Yeah, they did. Like that family, Bob Hoffman. They were the greatest family because they had money, but they were a little bit rough around the edges.
Okay.
Let's just say that. Loving, nice, but Bob liked he would get drunk and he was out bowling and I guess his wife met him with the kids there, and then she wrote in lipstick on his car because they got in a fight in the bowling alley. Fuck you, Bob. I took the kids. And she wrote it in lipstick on the windshield of the car. And then one time, yes, when the boys were little and my brother's age, they get on the school bus with new stuff and they're crying. My brother's like, hey, new jackets, man, new backpacks. This is awesome. What's going on, guys? He goes, our dad got drunk and insisted it was Christmas and made us open gifts. Could you imagine? Like, that would torture Christmas for you for the rest of your life. Forever. Yeah. He was hammered, and that was it. Their dogs were always named Whiskey. One was Whiskey. And
Whiskey
then
2, Whiskey 3,
No,
Whiskey
they
4.
had...
when they kept dying?
They had a golden retriever, and they decided they didn't want to keep it, so we adopted it, and it was Bailey.
Okay.
So, like Bailey's Irish Cream. So you had Bailey, Whiskey... I forget. I think
Smirnoff.
I think there might have been a Jack, like
Old
a JD.
Granddad.
My neighbors have Remy.
Remy, yeah. It's funny because Remy, I wouldn't automatically think of alcohol, but you're right. That's what it is. These guys, he was like notorious for that stuff, and like really, really tough on Jack. And Jack was like built like Gumby. You know what I mean? And there are all kinds of great stories.
So that same story I told you about.
Yes.
Okay, that same family. We'll call them the Evans family.
Yes.
So the story I told you was the 2 younger siblings, the 2 older siblings. They all played sports, right? Especially baseball, and they were really good baseball players. Well, as they got older, they would start coaching and umpiring, to have part-time jobs or whatever. So the older brother's the Little League coach, and the younger brother's the umpire. And the younger brother's umpiring this game where the older brother is coaching, and the umpire blew a call against his brother's team.
Yeah, I did that.
So his brother flipped out on him. So he throws him out of the game. Says, get out of here. You're done. So...
Fist fight?
After the game, no. So he gets out. The Little League president pulls him aside. I know it's your brother, Danny, but don't worry. We're going to take care of this. Everything's, we're going to talk with him. He goes, he threw me out of the game. I'm his brother. You can't do that. So he blew the call, too. He's a horrible umpire. Hey, shut up. I can hear you. Like they're yelling back and forth, right? So they escort him out. So when the game ends, the umpires are free to go. Coaches still got to sit there and talk with their team. So Mike, the younger brother, the umpire, drives home and goes to sit down and have dinner because his mom cooked and he was out umpiring a game. All of a sudden, he hears a crashing noise. His older brother had just come home from the Little League game, pulled out a size 32 bat and took it to the windows of his car.
Ay.
Yes, all 6 windows.
This is a healthy family.
Yeah.
It's a healthy. That's
hey,
a
they're
healthy
good
family.
now.
All right. It's just growing pains.
Yeah,
just family growing pains. That's all it is. Family growing pains. We'll take a moment. Kevin's got a real closest to the pin.
Okay.
As we head into the weekend, a real one, not a theme closest to the pin. We will see how we do with that. Iron Smoke Distillery is everything you need for a memorable summer weekend. If you're a fan of Rattlesnake Rosie's Maple Bacon Whiskey, maybe you prefer the straight bourbon whiskey on the rocks, Iron Smoke has a whiskey for you. Pick up a bottle at your favorite liquor store. Sit back around a campfire, right? Put a little fire in the pit in the backyard. Or visit Iron Smoke to enjoy a craft cocktail made with their exceptional whiskeys and soak in some live music. Tonight, Friday, August 9th, enjoy the Sideburns duo playing the acoustic sunset sessions from 5 to 8. Then dive headfirst into the 80s with Hall Pass, Danny.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're going to be playing all your 80s favorites starting at 8:30.
They're excellent.
I have not seen Hall Pass, and yet everybody who has loves them.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You've seen them?
I have.
Yeah, everybody who's seen them loves them.
Love the M80s, too.
M80s is more the rock side, and Hall Pass is more the pop side.
Okay.
But they do have some similarities.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, join Iron Smoke for the Acoustic Sunset Sessions with Rhonda and Gary, also known as Double Dose. That begins at 3:30. And then later, get ready to dance with Cool Club and the Lipker Sisters on the main stage at 8:30. Be sure to bring your dancing shoes if you go to Iron Smoke Distillery, delivering another memorable summer weekend right here in Fairport, New York, baby.
Cirque and Cirque are proud to be one of Western New York's most trusted divorce and family law firms. Learn more at circulaw.com. SERCU law.com.
Trotta, the restaurant at the Armory's got the rooftop open. It's rooftop season, baby. You got to get over there. Have you tried the new drinks at Trotta? My favorite is the Porch Pounder, made with crop organic cucumber vodka, yuzu Meyer lemon soda, and fresh cucumber. Really, nothing can beat this on a hot summer day. I'm telling you, so refreshing. And if you really want to have some fun, try the Two Lost Souls, which is basically an elevated fish bowl made with coconut rum, blue curacao, and fresh tropical citrus juice. The Trotta rooftop season is upon us. Trotta, the restaurant at the Armory. Song to send Laura off into positive vibes, walking on sunshine, making it easy. Katrina in the waves. Katrina had a lot of teeth in her mouth. I felt like there was more teeth than...
Like Carly Simon?
No, not like Carly Simon. Carly Simon, I don't know why. That was kind of hot to me. I don't know.
Freddie Mercury? Freddie Mercury had a lot of teeth.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's a... You'd have to see the video and thing. She looked like she sucked on a pacifier as a kid.
That happens.
I know. Yeah.
Protruding teeth?
Yeah, protruding teeth a little bit. And Katrina they're British, right?
I think so.
Yeah. There's always teeth problems over there.
I know.
They always had a lot of teeth problems.
Well, yeah, that's like I guess it's not covered by insurance, so it's considered expensive. So they just don't
The
take care of their
dentist?
teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
So brush your teeth.
Yes,
Brush, floss, mouthwash.
Thank you. Well, I actually missed one of those. I floss and brush, but I don't mouthwash.
You don't mouthwash?
No.
Mouthwash.
I love the feeling of it.
Yeah, I should.
I mouthwash, but like I've been told that like mouthwash destroys the flora in your mouth.
I don't know. The flora.
Yeah,
some people need it destroyed. I just use whiskey. Yeah, I remember as a kid, my dad had a toothache driving through New York City. It was so bad that he stopped and got a bottle of whiskey. While he's driving through the city, he's taking it and just letting it sit on the tooth to numb it and then spitting it out the window. And we did that all the way to Queens. We got to his aunt's who got him into an emergency dentist. Her dentist for an emergency, whatever was going on.
Tooth pain is no joke.
Yeah, your teeth, man.
Horrible.
Well, teeth are, okay, when you look at somebody, what is one of the first things you notice?
Teeth, 100%.
Teeth, yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't you? You notice teeth. And then...
well, I always say, like, you know, if they ain't got teeth, it doesn't matter what the rest of them looks like.
Yeah.
Well...
Teeth are like quarterbacks. If you ain't got one, it doesn't matter.
If it got knocked out, it depends on how you lost it. Don't you think?
But you got to fix it. You got to get it fixed.
Yeah.
No, I get
she
that.
She could be the most gorgeous. She have the most gorgeous body, and then if she opens up her mouth, and there's no teeth, or those teeth are rotten. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Same thing with guys, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If a guy's got horrible teeth, it's over.
Well, we used to work with a guy that we called baked bean teeth because they were like just lightly brown stained.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we called them baked beans.
Yeah,
who's
couldn't.
No.
No.
Did I work with him?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
No. It was nasty.
Boy.
They were nasty. There was, it's a bad thing. Like, I have like a small gap between my teeth.
I have a huge gap between my teeth.
Okay, but that, you can see, this is a small one, like the meat in the bottom, and it's right up there. So I remember once this girl, Queen of the Silver Dollar.
Yeah.
We were all drunk. We did the tour of the whatever.
Yeah,
and she gets in my car. She goes, "You got food stuck in your teeth." I go, "No, I don't." But all right, whatever.
I think that, like, teeth cleanliness represents the rest of your body. Like, if you have good hygiene,
good health,
like with your teeth, then you wear deodorant, then you shower, then, like, if you don't have good teeth, then it makes just the rest of you feel very sloppy.
Yeah, most disease starts in the mouth.
Yeah. It's so true.
Okay. All right, Dr. Dan. No, that probably because
where tumors start.
Yeah.
You know, Sammy,
I don't have a luckily. Up here's all good.
Yeah, right. It's,
but like
it's below the Mason-Dixon line, Kevin, that we're talking about there.
They're starting
right in the gut.
Yeah. Before we get to Kevin's game, MJ Dispensary, we're going to be out there tomorrow. They're having a big event, the Summer Smoke Sesh. Saturday, August 10th begins at noon. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be some live bands. They're teaming up with Blue Toad Cidery, so you can go over and check out everything. But get educated on all the things they offer at MJ Dispensary, which also does deliveries, so that way you can have a private way to receive any of your cannabis. It's well lit, well organized. The staff there is incredible. They know everything, and you're going to be able to talk to some of the vendors. It's at the regional market. Their address is 900 Jefferson Road, Suite 902 in Henrietta. It's mjdispensary585.com if you want to check it out. You have to be 21 or over, obviously. But again, this Saturday, it's the Smoke Sesh, Summer Smoke Sesh, and we'll be doing a live podcast beginning around noon, so you can come see us. But live music. Talk to some people, find out the focus gummies, find out the creative gummies, find out the gummies that'll just let you chill out, the ones that'll make you laugh, things that can help with anxiety, things that can help with sleep. Sleep's a big one for a lot of people. Sleep is a really... Have you been able to sleep with all this stuff on your brain?
I'm sleeping, but I'm having the weirdest fucking dreams in the entire world.
Why?
I think my mind is just racing.
Yeah.
I normally...
Give us an idea of a weird dream, because Danny had a weird dream.
Okay, so
Danny had a weird fucking dream.
I had a dream that a guy that I dated like a year ago turned into a cannibal.
And he tried to eat the tumor?
No. He was like chasing me around because he wanted to like eat me.
Okay, did Armie Hammer, the actor...
Yeah.
He got into some trouble.
Was there something with cannibalism with him? As soon as you said that, I think he got accused of look this up, Kevin, please.
Kevin's gonna look it up.
There's cannibalism in some way.
He tried to eat his girlfriend or something?
I don't know, because then here's why I
heard he got
know.
in some trouble.
His mother just said that he's working his way back because he's back with Jesus.
Oh, that's good.
He's back
Wow.
but
He just wants a paycheck.
I think so. But the cannibalism, so this guy was going to eat you?
Yeah, I had a dream that he was like chasing
What was
me
the
around
side?
Rochester. I don't know, corn on the cob.
Oh, okay.
But
gratin
like,
potatoes,
yeah,
green beans.
but that he wanted to like catch me so that he could literally eat me.
I don't know.
Catch me, I'm hungry.
I don't know if that's flattery or not. I don't know what to think of that. Kevin, what'd you find?
Put that in Dream Dictionary.
Had some cannibal. Where did it go here? It was, he said
How do you have some cannibalism?
It's just light,
He's stepping back to Jesus after cannibalism. He denies being a cannibal and shares advice he got from Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I don't think he was a cannibal.
He wasn't, but maybe he was.
But there was something that he was accused.
Wanted to eat someone?
I think he might have said to someone, I'll kill you and eat you. Or
he opened up a dick fillet.
Look at Danny.
Sorry.
Danny, very good.
I'm not a cannibal.
I'm not a cannibal.
Wasn't Armie Hammer like one of the hot guys of Hollywood?
I don't think he's good looking at all.
There was rape allegations and stuff.
There were rape allegations against him. He was he had two really major roles. He played both the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network, the Facebook movie.
Okay, yeah.
And he also played J. Edgar Hoover's his best friend in Hoover, and it was directed by get off my lawn, dude.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Yes. And so those were two big breakout roles, and then all of a sudden, like, this stuff came out.
Well, he said, people called me a cannibal, and everyone believed them. They're like, yep, that guy ate people. Hammer said with a laugh, like, what? What are you talking about? Do you know what you have to do to be a cannibal? You have to eat people. How am I going to be a cannibal? It was bizarre. Hammer was accused in 2021 of sexual abuse and improper behavior by multiple women. Private messages he allegedly sent to women about his cannibalistic fantasies.
Oh.
There you go. I knew there was something. I knew when you just said that. I knew there was something with Armie Hammer. And sexual fetishes were also leaked online. So he may have had cannibalistic fantasies, but maybe he thought this made a chick hot. Like she thought I would, or maybe it was like
I would eat your toes.
Well, how about you ever have your grandmother hug you when you were a little kid? She go, I can eat you up. Yeah.
I mean,
Grandma's not a cannibal.
Yeah.
She's not a cannibal.
Maybe the girl just really confused. I want to eat your hair.
Yeah. In the wake of the scandal, Hammer was dropped by his agency, including Paramount series The Offer and Shotgun Wedding. He was supposed to be in Shotgun Wedding, and I think that who ended up was that McConaughey?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was I forget who it was now, but it was not that. Even
The Offer ended up being I forgot his name, but he would have been fantastic in The Offer because he would have played Alfred Ruddy.
Even in the discrepancies and whatever it was that people said, whatever it was that happened, I'm now at a place in my life where I'm grateful for every single bit of it.
Well, good.
Okay.
You got to give people second chances.
Well, it's so weird. This is a Variety article, and it looks like it's a
not if he's a rapist, though,
pretty
Danny.
new.
Well, no, but let's put it this way: it wasn't proven that he was.
Yeah.
Well, the one that I always have the biggest problem with, and I don't know, Laura, if you're familiar with it or not, is who's the pitcher for the Dodgers?
Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer was into like really, really rough sex, and a woman came from San Diego up to L.A. and on multiple occasions, but she left with like black eyes.
It was bad
and like really beat up, but they say it was consensual. I don't know if he said that I believe in a court of law he was found not guilty.
Yeah, he was found not guilty.
Not guilty of sexual battery or assault, that it was consensual and that they were able to prove it. And I don't know if they proved it through text messages or was there even
there was a lot of text messages.
There was a lot of text messages. Was there any kind of legal something signed this because you're?
I was going to say, was there like a?
I don't think there was an NDA or something to that.
Okay.
Something like that. I think there was just text messages. But he lost his career. Major League Baseball will not touch him.
The big story right now is that all 30 baseball teams and the commissioner know exactly what went on to the detail, and they know that as soon as he signs with a team, that stuff's going to come out, and it's going to look even worse than what he's already done.
Yeah.
Really?
So they're not touching him with a 20-foot pole.
Wow.
Like, there's a lot of teams that need pitching right now. They're not touching Trevor Bauer.
No, but even worse in terms of, but consensual. He was found not guilty. I believe.
But it was so horrific. Even though it was consensual, it was so horrific that they don't want to touch him.
What kind of fucking shit are you into?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not okay.
I want to know now.
I have no idea.
Aren't you curious?
I want to know, and I want to know from her perspective as well.
Yeah, because she went
Did she want
back.
Okay, so we've talked with Mark, or the soldier.
Yes.
how some girl wanted him to punch her in the face.
Yeah.
Like, I've said, like, a little choking is nice. Like, you know, but, like, at what level did she, like, want this? Like, did she want to be choked until she passed out? Did she want, like...
I don't know. This stuff was, like, this girl got... I mean, look, you're talking a professional athlete.
Rape fantasies.
Yes,
like,
there
did
are.
she want that? Like, so...
And she's saying that there were certain things she agreed to, but then he would go beyond that.
Okay.
And so but I mean, I've read her accounts and stuff, and
It
it's
would be scary. Like, if that's your sister.
Yeah, right.
You know? If that's your sister. Or
baseball does not want whatever is in that can of worms to come out.
Could you date, if let's say this girl ends up on a dating site, you see her, you swipe left, you go out on a date, you have a great time. You decide, hey, let's do this again.
Is it left or right? I don't even remember.
I don't even know. I've never done it.
Okay.
I'm just picking a direction.
Yeah.
I assume since we read left to right that if I like, maybe it is right. I don't know. So let's say then you find out she was the one involved with Trevor Bauer. I think I got to back out of that.
Yeah.
Because you're into weird shit.
Yes.
Not that, I mean,
Do you
I
take
would feel...
do you take
Was
a
she
plate of
getting
turns
paid?
first?
By Trevor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See,
This is an
there's
online
so many
thing. I don't
questions to
remember.
it.
I think this was, I know it was allegedly consensual, and I think it did go to a court of law, and I think he was found not guilty.
He was found not guilty.
But
I do
after that.
see how it would be too messy for any.
And I think he tried to sue her for
sports team.
defamation.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Do you step into the batter's box with her at least one time before you eject?
I don't know, because I go, there's a part of me that'd be like...
She's not going to say no to much.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, all right then.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's not a whole lot. That's true. It is one of these things, though. Did you ever find out, like, there was somebody that was sort of interested in you, and you were sort of interested in them, and then you found out that somebody you know dated them, and you're like, I can't.
No, I've never gotten to that point, no.
Where you knew, not that you were even good friends with it, you just knew, and you're like, yeah, well, I've been there.
Looks like that scene in the office. An office
No,
space.
thanks.
Lumberg had her.
I've had people say to me, so-and-so asked about you, and I know their ex-husband, and I'm like, hey, fucking, well, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. Enjoy that trip, boys.
Yeah.
But like, I don't respond. I just go, oh yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. And then
nice.
every time I saw that, hey man, again they ask you should really. And then finally, I'm like, I look at the person, I go, yeah, I think I'm telling you a lot by saying nothing. I think I said everything I need to know.
Well,
Well,
I don't want to go to stories, but there was a woman we know that was interested in somebody else we know, and that person kept saying, yeah, but have you met her ex-boyfriend? We're like, okay, yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Now you need to fill me in on who that is.
I'll tell you afterward, because these are all people that we know.
Okay. So. All right, we will, Kevin's got a game of closest to the pin, the real thing. We're back, baby.
Old style.
Old school.
How many times has Samuel L. Jackson said the F word in his movies? Why are you writing the question down?
So I know where I am.
How many motherfuckers?
Well, that's a tough one, and I know the answer's out there. I know. I think you can look.
What's in your mother effing wallet?
Well, how do you think I got the damn answer? I didn't do that to watch all his movies.
Okay.
How many confirmed tornadoes have there been in New York State in 2024, breaking a 31-year-old record? How many confirmed tornadoes in New York State in the year 2024?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna. Okay.
How many years have the Bills held training camp at St. John Fisher?
Dan's gonna get this one.
Come on, Danny.
A gold medal from the Paris Olympic Games is worth about $1,027.
That's it?
A silver is worth about $535. What is the approximate value of a bronze medal?
99 cents.
I was going to say $25. $25.99.
Last month, we had a Buildo party with products from Pure Romance, headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio, founded by Patty Brisbane. What year was Pure Romance founded?
You didn't comment when you got that UPS delay package. I thought I had a great response on your Facebook saying it was
I
your
settled off by
starter
not
kit.
saying anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm thinking, boy, this could either be Pure Romance. It ain't been a while. I'm going to put down this odd year. I don't know.
And it's been all over the world. And so far this year, I've seen it out drinking. I've seen it used as a ball marker on a green. It's been swimming in the ocean, and even posed in a picture with my son Tyler in Lewiston a few weeks ago. How much does the Stanley Cup weigh?
How much does it weigh?
And I will accept 2 answers on this.
So you go kilograms or pounds? Is that what you're saying?
I'll take it in pounds, but I'll accept 2 answers as in the whole.
Really?
Because it's a 0.5.
Okay.
It's something and a half.
Well, it can't be that fucking heavy. Because it's a cup. All right.
It's not something you really drink out of unless you win.
It's not something you touch if you don't win it. Tyler's already screwed himself.
I don't know.
Back to the top. How many F words
Just 6?
have Samuel L. Jackson dropped?
180?
Did you say
I wrote
6?
You only had 6 questions.
Yeah, so we only have 6 in close.
I wrote
Stop questioning everything.
72.
I know
72?
I know it's the tumor speaking.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you haven't seen snakes on a plane yet, have you?
No.
I wrote 700. I think I wrote 1,727 motherfuckers in all his movies.
All his movies.
Yeah.
171.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, what were you?
180.
Danny.
Wait, oh.
That's low?
What's in your wallet?
Fucking fake question.
How many confirmed tornadoes have there been this year in the year of our Lord 2024?
I can only come with 4. I wrote down 5.
I wrote down 50.
I wrote down 5.
I wrote down 13.
26.
26 in New York State.
Wait,
Huh?
that's
The
me.
one in Buffalo was number 26 to break the record.
Wow.
How many years have the Bills held training camp at Fisher?
23?
I said 25. I thought they started in 99.
Started in 2000.
I wrote 19.
It is 23.
Oh.
It would be 25 had they had camp during the
Pandemic.
COVID years of 2020
Oh, okay.
and
So what?
2021.
Yeah, it was 99 that they started. I know that. All right. 23.
A gold medal is worth about 1,027. A silver 535. What is the approximate value of a bronze medal?
$9.99. No, I said $75.
I said 130.
I wrote 218.
$12.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
They're looking at just the value of the actual.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
sad.
but with the rate of exchange in Canada, you're doing great.
They're in France.
No, I know. But when you
Euro
get back home,
slow.
when you go back home,
Last month we had the Buildo party. What year was Pure Romance founded?
1996?
I wrote 1994.
I wrote 85.
1993.
Oh, wow.
Damn,
Got
I'm
that
way
one.
off.
And how much does the Stanley Cup weigh?
Said 41 and a half pounds.
I wrote 58.
I wrote 45.5.
34.5 elbows.
Wow, Danny wins
Danny
again.
won.
Look at Danny.
I'm the greatest of all time.
He is the greatest of all time, and just ask the British woman.
He's a lot, isn't he?
It's a lot.
He's a lot. He is
I mean, he's
a lot.
lovely, but he's
How
a lot.
are her teeth?
Not bad.
British.
Not bad. They weren't bad.
She's living over here now. We got dental insurance and all that. All right, big plans for the weekend, Kevin?
Hockey somewhere probably.
All right, wonderful. Danny, any big plans?
I don't think so.
No, just laying low after the big
Yeah.
New York City weekend.
Recovery weekend.
Yeah, over at MJ on Saturday. Laura will be in recovery.
Yep.
Saturday's 2 days. That's wine day.
I will drink some
Oh,
wine.
we should send you a bouquet of wine. That'd be lovely. All right. Have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday with, is that the end of Buffalo Bills training camp?
Yes.
Is this it?
I think, yeah. I think
The
it's
Olympics
wrap-
and
it's wrapping up.
it
I'm
wraps
in
up.
on Monday, so
All right.
as long as I'm alive and recovered,
Oh, I
you know.
can't wait. And all that.
I woke up in the hotel, didn't know what to do.